Hey, this is Gerry Visca, your Why Guy and publisher of Defyeneurs, and welcome to the 2018 World Help by You issue. And I am so excited about this issue because we're live with Rhona Parsons in Vernon, BC, someone that I have been admiring for the past 12 months. And I'm so excited that you're here with us, Rhona. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Gerry. I'm very excited to be here as well.
Rhona, you've seen a lot, you've inspired so many people, and I think the next chapter of your life is just getting started because I tell you, you're an inspiration to me, to many, many people that are watching you right now. So I just want to get right into your deeper why, and I call it getting real with Rhona because you only need to spend a few minutes with Rhona to see how real she is. And you have a why that goes like this. I exist to inspire real purpose, real change in the world. And I just think that's so beautiful when I see something like that. So there's another quote that you share, and it's in the beginning of your profile, and it really touched my heart, Ron. It goes like this. I may not be able to change the world, but I can start changing my corner of the world and show others how to change theirs. You can see why we love you so much, right? So what has knowing why inspired in you, Rhona?
Well, it took me a long time to really find out who I truly was. And that happened about 5 years ago when I had a nervous breakdown, and I put it out to the universe saying, okay, I'm ready, bring it on. And I had this breakdown, but I needed to come down to rise again. So I associate that with the phoenix rising from the ashes, because that was probably the start of my true spiritual journey to really understand who I am. And I believe I am a spiritual being having a human experience. And I see that in everybody. And I know that that's what we all are. So for me to be able to help others see themselves that way, then we can start to create this happiness and love in the world that the world is needing really a lot right now.
I love that. I love what you just shared, that you're getting to know who you really are now. And it's been a journey for you. That's another reason why I find this profile so inspiring to so many people out there, both men and women, that can finally give themselves permission to wake up to their higher self, which is what I see for you. That's why I say that this next chapter for Rhona Parsons is so inspiring to us. So that's just beautiful. There's another quote that you share, and I think you're a Jimi Hendrix fan, which I think is so cool because I think some of these musicians really were awake to something. And you share a quote from Jimi Hendrix that goes like this: when the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will attain peace. And there's no question, Rhona, that you're helping inspire that peace in the world. So how will knowing that others will be impacted by you as well, how will knowing why change the trajectory of our world?
Right now, there is so much disassociation in this world. There is so much hatred. There is so much going on. But I believe that there are little groups around the world rising up right now. We look at the kids with the guns. We look at the women who are saying, no more, listen to me. And I think once people realize that we have a voice and that we are here on this earth to experience love, joy, peace, and happiness. When we all get that, there's going to be so much unity and peace in the world. And that's what I see happening, these risings coming up with these group of people. We're all coming awake to say, no more hatred, no more guns, no more disconnection. Let's all become one together and just create this peace and harmony that the world is needing so much right now.
So beautiful. I love that. Rhona, you're what I call a warrior of the light. And these warriors of the light, it's interesting what you say, because I do believe in unification. And that's another reason why you know this as well, that nothing is random, and these light workers are waking up. And I love what you say, that we all have a voice. And I think people forget that they do have a voice, and it just takes that little intention and that ripple. And I love that you share that it is about love, joy, and peace and happiness that's going to unify. That's another reason why you can see we call this getting real with Rhona, because that's what it's about. You're getting real. And there's another quote you share. It goes, it goes like this. It's beautiful. Living my why is giving me the opportunity to inspire others to find out why they're here and to help them follow their passion and purpose. And that's what I believe you're really doing, is helping others follow their passion and purpose. So knowing why, Rhona, what is possible? What do you believe is now possible for you going forward?
Once people can get deep into themselves and understand why they're here, they're going to get so much more out of life. I absolutely love my work. I help people get the best they can out of life through fitness, health, and wellness. I help them find out their dreams, their passion, and their purpose. And I also make them realize that sometimes we need to look at the circumstances and the people around us, because we need to be, for us to get real with ourselves and for us to start feeling that positivity and happiness, we need to be surrounded by positive people. And there are a lot of negative people in this world right now, unfortunately, and they can bring us down. Misery loves company. And so we need to understand that perhaps I need to change my job. Perhaps I need to find others who are like-minded like me and hang out with them so that they can too bring the happiness and passion out from me as well. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's profound, Rhona. And I want to stay in that because I love, you're also, I'm taking feverish notes, guys, because this is good stuff. I always encourage listeners to get a pad and a pen when it comes to these live interviews, because I like what you're saying. So let's take that further. What would be one or two of your top tips to just helping someone that feels there's no hope for them? You know, they feel lost.
Two things I do. I write a learning journal. What are the things that I learned today? Maybe they're good or bad. And I also write a gratitude journal too. So at night before I go to sleep, I write or say 3 things that I'm grateful for the day. Because even though sometimes we think that life sucks and, you know, I have no purpose. Well, do you have children? Those are your purpose. Do you have a dog that asks you to walk it every day? There's a purpose. Do you have a message to share to somebody? There's a purpose as well. So it may not be this magnificent light shining out to the world, but look in your corner of the world, because you are there and there's someone there that loves you, and there's someone there that looks up to you and learns from you. So if you can't get out of bed in the morning for yourself, get out of bed in the morning for someone else, be it your favorite dog, your children, your friends, etc.
That's beautiful. I love those 2 tips. I love that. A learning journal, which I think is fantastic. I know that my life partner, Angela, has a series of these learning journals. You know, we read every morning together, and she's always writing something that inspires her in her little journal. And I think the gratitude journal is a fantastic tip, Rhona. It's such a great way to shift the energy from, you know, lack to abundance. And it's another reason why I think that your work is very, very profound. So my last question for you, it's a big one. You know, I define this why as the world helped by you. And that's another reason why we call the issue World Helped by You. And the world is definitely being helped by Rhona. Share with us, Rhona, how will the world be helped by you?
My favorite quote of all times is "Be the change that you want to see in the world" by Gandhi.
Yes.
And it is so true. I hope for this love, passion, and unity in the world. I want everyone to stop judging one another. I want everyone to start seeing themselves in that other person. I want them to share love, and you never know who's having a bad day. So the one thing that you can give them is a smile, is to not take offense to the way they growl at you, but to just share your love with everybody that you meet. And that's what I try to do every day. I want people to be happy. And yes, crap happens in our lives, but we need to also look at the bigger picture from that as well. And when things happen for me, I slow down and I really think about, what is the truth here? What really is the truth? Why is that happening? Why am I feeling this way? And once I can get to the truth of it, and usually I have to dig deep into my heart and find out what happened to me earlier on in my years that made me have this belief system of the way I'm I'm acting right now, or the way I'm taking offense to what that person is saying. Once I can understand where that's coming from, then I can start to change that, because I do believe awareness is the beginning of change. So until you are aware of something happening, you can't change it. So let's look for the awareness. Why? Let's look for the why. Why did that happen? Why am I feeling this way? And then let's get into the real purpose of why I'm here. And then just to share our love with everybody.
It's so beautiful, Rhona. I love it. I love everything that you're sharing. Be the change you want to see in the world and that you want to be in the world. It's one of my favorite quotes. And it's another reason why I call this Getting Real with Rhona. Getting Real with Rhona Parsons. It's on pages 38 and 39. And it's coming out on Worldwide Day, July 27, the World Help by You issue with Rhona Parsons. And I'm so excited, Rhona. On behalf of everyday people worldwide, thank you for being the change that you're seeking, because the world's truly helped by you. Thank you.
Thank you, Gerry. And I also want to say on July the 27th, I'm going to do about a 20-minute live yoga class on Facebook. I'll do it on Facebook Live. And our question will be, why am I here? And the yoga vinyasa, the flow that we'll be doing, each pose is going to take us through that question and figure out why we are actually here.
That's fantastic. I am so excited about being a part of that. That's going to be amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, Gerry. Thank you.